am Cindy with Cornerstone Yoga. All you need for this class is a chair and a strap, a belt, a dog leash, anything that you can use that's just got some length to it. So firstly, have your feet so they're parallel with the floor. The feet so they're parallel with the sides of the mat. And then have your knees so your heels are under your knees. So your heels, your knees, and your hips are all in alignment. So see if you can make those feet parallel to the sides of the mat. All right? And then have your knees, again, they're hip width distance. Have that strap. Take a breath. Lift the sternum in and up. Take your arms up over your head. Breathe. 2. Shoulder blades pulled in. Hold it. And 1. Bring your hands back down. Let's do it again. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, come back down. Inhale, lift the arms. Open up the chest. Exhale, come back down. Do it one more time. Inhale, lift the arms. And then exhale, bend the elbows so they come back behind you. Lift the arms back up. Bring your hands back forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend those elbows. Lift. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. All right. Now bring your arms back up over your head. Take the right hand down towards the hip. Let the left armpit open. I'm mirroring you, so I know my right from the left. I know that I'm giving you the different angles. Look up. Come back up. Open. Open. Look up. Inhale. Come back up. Look up. Take another breath. And then bring the hands back to center. All right, now you can put the strap over to the side for a minute. Now bring your fingers in front of you, clasp your fingers together. Take a breath and then press through the hands, open up the hands. Inhale, lift the arms. You can even look up, press your hands away from you and look back forward. Breathe. 2, straighten your arms. And 1, bring the hands down, look at your palms, switch the clasp. Take another breath. Exhale, press into the hands. Inhale, lift the arms. Press into the sit bones. Make your spine lengthen. Make the sides of your body lengthen. Straighten your arms, maybe look up. Press your fingers away from you, look back straight again. And hold it and breathe. 2, and 1. Bring the hands back. All right, now lift your right arm up. Turn the palm towards the back wall. Bend the elbow, put your hand at the base of the neck. With your left hand, roll that bicep in. And then pull up on that elbow as you open up the armpit. The other arm will come around and reach and see if you can grab your hands. Now, if you can't grab your hands, that's where the strap also comes in handy. So the palm will turn up. I'll grab that strap. Bring the other hand around. And then walk my hands up until they touch, or until they almost touch, depending on where you are right now in your practice. Now, roll that bicep in, have your chin parallel to the floor, and breathe and smile maybe. Be thankful for right now. Be thankful for having a roof over your head, or be thankful for your health. Breathe. 2. Now pull down with the bottom hand and open up the other armpit. Have your head on straight and breathe. 2, and 1, and release. Bring the strap to the other side. Lift the right arm up, turn the palm towards the back wall, bend the elbow with the other hand, roll that bicep in, pull that elbow up and catch that strap. Reach the other arm around. Walk your hands up towards each other. Lift your chin. Lift your sternum. Remember your feet. Keep pressing. Breathe. And 2, and 1, and release. Okay, you can put the strap out to the side. Now, straighten your left leg. Reach out through your heel and straighten your leg. Press your hands into the chair and lift your chest. And breathe. And 2. Toes rolled up towards the ceiling. And 1, bend your knee. Switch legs. Straighten your right leg. Toes are up. Reach to the sole of the feet. Lift the chest. Look straight ahead and breathe. 2, 1. Bend that knee. Now, straighten both legs. You can even lean back a little bit. Straighten the legs. Now, come back forward. Hold on to the chair. Open up the chest. Reach the soles of your feet. Hold it. Can you even spread your toes? 2, and 1. Put your feet down. Good. Now, take your left foot and bring it over your right knee. If you can't reach, you can always have your foot on the floor, or you can straighten your leg and bring your foot up a little higher. Take your right hand and take your lift your right arm up. Take your left hand behind you, bring your hand to the outside of your thigh, and just twist. Lift that sternum and breathe. And 2, and 1. Come back round. Switch feet. Lift that top arm up. Reach your hand to the outside of the thigh and turn. Now as you're turning, lift the sternum and breathe. And 2. Turn your lower belly, your middle belly, and then your chest. And 1. And come back. Release that leg. Now, take your feet out to the sides. Inhale, lift your arms. Press into the feet and lift the sternum, and then exhale, fold forward. Can your hands touch the floor? Can your hands touch the floor? Breathe. 2, and 1. Inhale, bring the arms back up, and then by your sides. Now, again, have your knees wide, bring your hands behind you. Have the hands clasped. Straighten the arms, open up the chest, look forward. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold. Now you can bring your hands over your head. And breathe. And 2. And 1. Inhale, come back up. Switch the clasp of your fingers. Extend them towards the floor. Lift up the chest and look up. And then exhale, fold. Let the arms come over the head. And breathe. And 2. And 1. Inhale. Come back up. And release your hands. All right, now you're going to straighten your left leg again. This time take your arms out to the side. Breathe. Straighten that leg more. Toes are up towards the ceiling. Now, pull your shoulder blades in towards each other. Pull the arm bones back into the sockets. And breathe. And 2. And 1. Bend your knee. Hands down. Switch legs. Right leg, right heel, toes up. Arms out to the side. Open up the chest. Look straight ahead and breathe. And 2. And 1. Bend your knee. Now, you're going to take your feet out to the side. Straighten your legs. Take your arms out to the side. When you're ready, let's see if we can be a star. Lift your feet and reach out through your hands. And hold it. Actually have your palms forward. Lift your sternum. Hold it. 3, 2, 1. Bend your knees, put your feet down, arms down. Feeling okay? Okay, why don't we try that one more time. Take your feet out wide. Take your arms out wide. Straighten your legs, straighten your arms. Reach through your fingers and reach through your toes and open up your chest. And smile. And breathe. And 2. And 1. Bend your knees, put your feet down, put your hands down. All right. Now, take your left leg, left foot forward and then your right foot forward and press your heels into the floor. Inhale, lift your arms, reach to the fingers, and then exhale, fold forward. If you can't touch your toes, you can take your hands to your shins or grab the toes. Either way. So you're on the edge of the chair, lengthening, reaching forward. Roll the biceps out and look up. And breathe. Press those thighs down towards the floor. And 2. And 1. Now stay here for another breath. You can keep staying here or pull, lengthen, bend your elbows and let your trunk come down. And hold it. And breathe. And 2. And 1. Straighten your arms and look up. Come back up. Bend your knees. Come back forward. Now, we're going to try what is called Garudasana, Eagle Pose. So take your left knee over your right thigh, and then take that foot behind the calf. And keep the feet there. Now, press into the foot and make this knee come back so the hip comes back. Put your hands onto the chair, roll the biceps out, and lift the chest. And if you can hear somebody snoring in the background, it is my puppy dog, Oscar. Keep breathing. 2, and 1, and release, switch legs. Take that other foot around. Bring that hip back. Lift the sternum. And breathe. And 2, press into that foot. And 1. And release. Now we're going to bend our elbows. Bend your left elbow. Take the right elbow over, clasp the hands. Lift the elbows. And then take the forearms away from the face. Now bring the shoulders back. Have your heels under your knees. Look forward and breathe. And 2. And 1. And release. Now we're going to switch arms. Lift the elbows up. Take the forearms away. Look straight ahead and smile. And hold it. And breathe. And 2. And 1. And release. All right, now we're going to do the full pose, but on the chair. So we'll bend your left knee. Take your right thigh over, bring your foot underneath. Make that hip come back. Now we're going to do the opposite arms. So bend your right elbow and take your left elbow over. Clasp. Same thing, lift the elbows, take the forearms away from your face and look forward. Shoulders are back and hold it. And breathe. And 2. And 1. And release, switch legs. Cross. Now we're going to switch. Bend your left elbow, right elbow over. Lift the elbows, take the forearms away from the face and look forward, shoulders back. And hold it. And breathe. And 2. And 1. And release. All right, now we're going to try a little bit of warrior legs. So have your right leg straight. Remember, you're on the edge of the chair. Take your right leg straight. Make your right foot parallel with the side of the mat, or just know that your toes are pointing forward. Your left knee, you can stay here, or if you can take your leg out to the side. Have that heel under the knee. Yeah, so the knee is moving back and the thigh is rolling back. So take your hands and pull them back. Open up your chest. Hold it right here and breathe. 2. And 1. Oh, you like my Brooklyn shirt? Praying for all of those people out there who are sick, and their families, and their loved ones, and for you. All right, let's switch legs. Right leg comes out. Right foot parallel with the mat. Other knee bends. Have the heel under the knee. Thighs roll out. Chest is open, shoulders are back. Take the arms out to the sides. Hold it, shoulder blades in. Breathe. 2. Oh, you can have your hands down or out to the sides. And 2. And 1. And come back. Now we're going to take our arms out to the side. So take your right leg out, have that foot, bend the other knee. Now, take your arms out to the side. Don't be reaching away from you. Even take your hand onto your thigh and push yourself away. Now take your arms out to the side so your trunk is in one line. Look over your middle finger with your opposite eye. Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2 on the chair. Shoulder blades are in. Spine is lifting. Breathe. 2 and 1. Look back forward, hands down, switch legs. This leg will go out, side of the foot, parallel to the side of the mat. Right knee out. Thighs are rolling out, chest is lifted. Arms come out to the side, shoulder blades in. Look over the middle finger and hold it and breathe. And 2. Arms into sockets. And 1. Look back forward. Bring your hands down. Bring your knees in. That's Warrior 2. Now we're going to go into Warrior 1 or Virabhadrasana 1. So depending on your chair, you can be on the edge of the chair with your knee over your heel, and the other leg will come behind you. So the thigh is behind that chair seat. Have your toes up towards the ceiling. Bring your hands onto the chair. Press into the chair and lift the chest. Reach to the back heel, straighten that leg. Press into the right foot, right hip comes back. Now if your foot doesn't touch the floor, you can get a block or a book. Put your foot on the block or the book. And look straight ahead and breathe. Shoulders are back. Hold it. Lift the sternum. 2 and 1. Switch legs. Press through your right heel, straighten the right leg. Press your left foot in the floor, take that left hip back. Press your hand in the chair and lift your chest. Look straight ahead and breathe. Pull your ribs in and hold it. And 2. And 1. And release. Now, if you have an Iyengar chair, if you have a chair that you can step through, you can step through the chair. Have that leg behind. Now we're doing it again. You can either step through the chair or do it just the way we did before. Except this time, you can press into the chair or press into the top of the chair and straighten your arms. Reach that back heel, straighten that leg. Take another breath. Lift your arms. Hold it. Lift your chest. Now look up. Virabhadrasana 1, Warrior 1, modified. Hold it and breathe. Keep pressing through your feet, 2 and 1. Look back forward. Bring your hands down. We're going to switch legs. Press to that back heel, straighten that leg. Have your knee under your other foot. Press your hand into the chair. Lift the chest, left hip is back. Hold it and breathe, shoulders are down. Thighs lifting. 2 and 1, lift your arms. Hold it. Breathe, now look up. 2. Give thanks. Be happy for something right now. And 1, look back forward. Bring your hands down. Bring your foot back in. That's Virabhadrasana 1, Warrior 1. All right, so now we're going to seat back on the chair. Come to the edge of the chair. Lift your left arm up and turn. Take your hand to the outside of your thigh. And twist. Pull to lift. And then you have your hand on that back chair as you push and turn. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Hips are even. Keep pressing your feet into the floor. And breathe. Now look forward. Shoulders stay back. And 2. And 1. And switch sides. Bring your right hand to the outside of your left thigh. Push on that back chair, on the back of the chair. Pull and lengthen. Turn. Turn. And breathe. And 2. Keep your feet planted. Now look forward. And 1. And release. All right, so come back to the edge of your chair. Bring your right hand over your head and just catch the top of your ear. And then gently pull. Maybe smile. And breathe. And let it go. Let go of the tension in your neck, the worries, the stress. Just be present for right now. And release. And switch arms. Take your hand to the other ear. Inhale and then exhale and pull. And hold it. Breathe. Be gentle with yourself. And 2. And 1. And come back. Now pretend you have a mustache. And girls, of course, girls don't have mustaches. So pretend you do. And keeping the shoulders as they are, and that mustache or the upper lip on an equator line, we're going to turn our head, keeping the head on straight. So don't let your head go from side to side. See if you can just keep it even. And take it over your left shoulder. Bring your shoulder blades back in. Cut your eyes towards the back wall and then look back even further again. Hold it and breathe. And 2. And 1. Come back to the middle. Go the other direction. Left shoulder back. Shoulder blades in. Breathe. Hold it. Now cut your eyes towards the back wall. And take your head a little bit further. Hold it and breathe. And 2. And 1. And come back forward. Now lift your left arm up, palm up. Bring your arm up over your head. And you can bring your hand onto the side of the chair. And just bring your arm over and reach. And look up. And hold it. And 2. And 1. And come back. Switch sides. Other arm up. Look up. Breathe. And 2. And 1. And come back. All right, now we're going to do a simple twist. If you have a block or a book, grab it now. I left my blocks where I keep my blankets. So you can have your right leg on a block or a book. Have your right hand on your chair. Lift your left arm up and then turn. Keep turning. Turn the lower abdomen, the middle, and then the chest. Keep turning. And then reach, bend your elbow and put it on the outside of that right thigh. And then turn. Turn. Keep turning. Keep turning. Turn your lower belly, middle belly, your upper chest, and then look up. And hold it. Shoulders back. And breathe. And 2. And 1. And come back. Put the block on the other side, or the book. Where that foot's parallel. Lift your right arm up. Turn your body, turn your torso. Reach. Keep turning. Reach, bend that elbow. Put it on the outside of that knee and turn. Keep turning. Keep turning. Shoulders are back. Keep turning. Hold it and breathe. And 2. And 1. And come back. And that felt so good. Let's do that again. Foot is on the block. Left arm lifts up. Reach and bend that elbow. Pull, reach, lengthen, bend the elbow. Hook it on the outside of that thigh. Now can you take it a little bit lower? Ooh, twist. Take it lower. Turn. Keep turning. Keep turning. Keep turning. Hold it and breathe. Shoulders are back. 2. And 1. And come out. Switch feet. Lift your right arm up. Turn. Bend that elbow. Now remember, we want to go as low as we can. Keep turning. Keep turning. Breathe. Twist. Keep breathing. 2. And 1. And come back. All right, now, actually bring that block to the middle. Put your right foot on the block or the book. Remember, you're still on the edge of the chair. Bend the other knee or the other leg and cross the leg over. Take your right hand to the outside of that thigh. Turn the palm up. Bring the left hand behind you. Can you tell we're doing twists today? Lift the sternum and turn. Now see if you can flex both feet. And turn. 2. Shoulders are back. Chin is parallel. And 1. And release. Put your foot on the block. Take the other knee over. Bring the other arm around. Turn that palm up. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. And breathe. And 2. And 1. And come back to the middle. Release your foot. Move the block over to the side. All right, now we're going to have our right foot on the floor. Turn our left foot out. So your left foot can be right here on the floor, or you can bring it up. Remember, on the edge of the chair. On the floor with the heel up. Or you can bring it up onto your thigh. Onto your calf. Actually, just keep it on the floor. Bring your hands together in prayer. Keep the shoulders back. Take a breath. And then take your arms up. Reach up through your arms. Now, if your arms can't be straight when you lift them above the head, take them out to the sides. And breathe. And 2. Open up your armpits more. Lift your sternum. And 1. Hands down. Knee forward, foot down. Switch feet. Take those arms up. Go Brooklyn! Take your arms out to the side. Don't know why I just said that. Came out of my mouth. Hold it. Lift the sternum. And breathe. And 2. And 1. Bring that foot down. Hands down. Bring your hands back. Open up the chest. Take your arms out to the sides. Turn your palms up. Now, keep pressing your feet together. Press them into the floor. Open up your chest like you haven't seen someone for the longest time, and you're opening up your heart. Hold it. Breathe. 2. 1. Now bring your arms up a little bit more. Hold it. Pull the arm bones back into the sockets. Hold it. Now look up. Hold it and breathe. Feel thankful. Be happy here. Breathe. 2, 1. Look back forward. Keep breathing. Turn your palms down. Bring your hands down. Now, bring your left ankle over your right knee. Bring your right elbow underneath that heel and lift it up. Bring your other hand underneath your shin, if you can. If not, you can just use your hands. See if you can take it to your elbow. And then just lift the foot up. Be gentle with your knee. If you have any knee pain at all, stop. And then you can just kind of do a little back. Rocking a baby. And 2. And 1. And release. And switch legs. Catch it. Oh, that feels so good. And just release that knee. And then you can give yourself a little rockabye. Hold it. Breathe. And 2. And 1. And release. All right. Take your feet back out wide. Reach to the heels. Straighten those legs. Press the backs of the legs down. Open up the chest. Take the arms out to the side. Reach to the fingers. Open up the chest. Look up. Hold it. Pull the arm bones back into the sockets. 2. And 1. Look back forward. Now lift your feet off the floor. Reach through your fingers. Reach through your toes. Reach. Lift your thighs. Lift your heels. Lift your chest. 2. And 1. Bend your knees. Put your hands on your thighs. Everybody still doing good? All right, good. Now bring your left hand in front. Just bring it around and then just pull. Gently pull. And hold it and relax and breathe. And 2. And 1. If it's too much, just give yourself a gentle pull. Other side. Oh. Breathe. That was my shoulder popping there. Hold it. I know, Oscar, I know. He's patiently watching me from the couch. He's kind of used to it by now. And 1. And release. All right, now we're going to go to the floor for a second. If you have a blanket, grab a blanket. And fold it. We're going to move the blocks out of the way. Actually, keep the blanket there for a second. We're going to do one more gentle twist before we go down to the floor. So have your right foot parallel to the floor, bend your left knee. Keep that left thigh back. Press into your right foot, bring your right hip up. Bring your right forearm to your thigh. Turn your chest up, take your top arm up. Take another breath and reach your hand over your head. If you want to take it a little bit deeper, take your hand onto the chair. And turn and look up. Feel that lengthening on the side of your body as you look up past your thumb. And hold it. And breathe. And 2. And 1. And come up. Switch sides. Heel underneath. Thigh moves back. You keep your forearm on the thigh. Top arm up and over the head. Or if you want, bring that hand into the chair on the floor and then bring the arm up and over. And turn your chest and look up. Parsva Konasana, modified. Keep pressing so the knee moves back. Hold it. Open up your chest. And 2. straighten your arm, come back up, bring that foot in. All right, now we're going to go to the floor. So have your blanket so that it's folded and it has a little bit of a thickness, at least 2 inches. I'm going to lie down on the floor. So that the tops of the shoulders are right at the edge of the blanket. That's going to give that space for the back of the neck to stay okay. So I'm going to take my heels to the chair. Hold on to the legs of the chair. Take a breath. Press into my feet. Lift my hips. Pull the arms back up underneath the chest. Press into the feet, roll the thighs in and lift the buttocks. Stay here and breathe. This is Salamba Sarvangasana, all limbs supported, shoulder stand, modified. Keep breathing. Keep lifting the buttocks up higher. And 1, and come down. Now we're going to do it again, except the second time we go up, we're going to take one leg up. So watch for a second. So I'm still going to hold on to the chair, press into my feet, lift my thighs, lift my hips, and then lift one leg up. Have the foot up towards the ceiling, and then press and lift again. Let's do it together. All right? So bring both feet onto the chair. Hold on to the legs of the chair. Press into the feet, lift the hips. Remember, we still want those shoulders to stay on that blanket. Hold on to the legs of the chair. Roll the thighs in and lift the hips. Lift the buttocks. Breathe. Keep lifting as you straighten your right leg. Press into your foot. Lift your hips more. Lift the buttocks towards the ceiling. Reach through your foot. Lift your sternum and breathe. 2 and 1. Put that foot down. Switch legs. Opposite leg up. Press into the foot. Lift the hips. Keep breathing. 2. Reach up a little higher. And 1. Put your foot down. And come on down. All right, now we're going to do another little gentle twist on the floor. So this time take your arms out to the side. Bend your, oh, let me move this chair out of the way for a second. Bend your right foot over your left knee. Thread your hands through and catch your thigh or your shin. Now your head back. And just breathe and relax. Lengthen the back of your neck and soften your tongue. Soften your throat. Oscar, the dog's life. I love my dog. 2 and 1. Release that foot. Now bring this foot to the floor. Make sure there's no blocks in the way. And twist. 2 and 1. Now pull that knee over to the other side. Hold it. Turn your head the opposite direction of your knees. And then come back. Switch legs. Take that heel over. Thread your hands through. Catch your shin or thigh. Lengthen the back of your neck. Now you can maybe flex your feet. 2 and 1. Put that foot down. Now let this top leg come over to the side as that foot touches the floor. And then turn your head the opposite direction. Stay here for another breath. And then pull that knee over to the side. Twisting the other direction and turn your head the other way. Hold it. back to the middle. And put both feet on the floor. All right, now we're going to take our feet. Get your blanket. So we're going to do the head. Catch that chair. And put your legs over the chair. Have your knees over your hips. Turn your palms up. Open up the chest. Stay here for a few breaths. Bring your knees in and bring them into your chest. Catch your elbows. You can even roll from side to side a little bit. Switch the clasp of the elbows. Bring the legs back up on the chair. Turn the palms up. Let your feet flop apart. Let your arms be at about a 45-degree angle. And then close your eyes. And be like Oscar. Just let go and breathe. Stay here for about another 3 to 5 minutes for your Shavasana. You can turn off the light in the room and just be in a quiet space for the next 3 to 5 minutes. Thank you so much for sharing your time with me today or tonight. Please stay safe, stay healthy, stay calm, and yoga on. Namaste. As you rest.